How patient are you with yourself? Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button wherever you're watching and listening so you don't miss any future episodes. Are you ready? Let's get started. How patient are you with yourself? Last week, I asked how patient are you with others, which is a really important question, but sometimes even our patience with others is a reflection of our patience with ourselves. So again, here's my question for you. How patient are you with yourself? Here are some questions to consider as you think about that important question. Number one, what is your self-talk when you have a setback? Like when things don't go quite right, when there's a challenge, when you're a little bit disappointed in yourself, what are you telling yourself? What is your self-talk saying? Is it serving you, or is it creating guilt, shame, issues, stress, and is it causing you to be impatient and doing a lot of, well, you should have done that, Kevin? Second question, how quickly can you zoom out to a bigger perspective? Oftentimes our impatience comes when we're deeply into the moment, into the situation, and when we can look up and step back, we see that action, we see that misstep, we see that problem in a better light, a better perspective, with a better chance for us to give ourselves a little grace and be a little more patient with ourselves and just say, hey, here's what we're going to do next. Next, how easily can you stay in the present moment? Do you go into ruminating and replaying what's already happened, or can you stay where you are and say, here's what I need to do now? The more we can stay in the present moment, the more likely we will be to be patient with ourselves. And the fourth question is, how often do you spiral into negative thoughts? Well, if we don't stay in the present moment, oftentimes we spiral, right? Things aren't going well and we spiral and we catastrophize and we make things worse and we get harder on ourselves, and our patience goes down as fast as our mental mood. So here's the thing, answering those questions, understanding what it is that may keep us from being as patient as we could be with ourselves are an opportunity for us to get better, because building our intrapersonal patience doesn't just help us, it helps us as a leader too, because it helps us model healthy levels of patience. I'm not saying that we can't be a little bit frustrated sometimes and that we can't have a higher sense of urgency and hold ourselves to a higher standard. But if we can have a confident and healthy level of patience for ourselves, we can help model that with others, because we don't want other people spiraling or spinning out either. Next, we can build personal and team resilience. One of the ways we build resilience is with a sense of patience with ourselves. It doesn't mean we're excusing ourselves. It simply means we say, okay, now what? Where do we go next? Third, it helps us manage expectations more effectively. One of the reasons we get impatient with ourselves is we set really high bars for ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with setting a high bar that we want to try to exceed, until we set it so high that there's no way we can get there in one jump. So if we can manage our expectations more clearly with ourselves and others, we can have the high long-term expectation, but we don't have to expect we can make that jump in one round, in one effort, okay? And lastly, as we build our intrapersonal patience, we reduce unnecessary stress for ourselves and others. And we know there's plenty of causes of stress. We don't need to be adding to that for ourselves, because that impacts our productivity and lots of other things. And it also stress impacts other people's productivity. And as a leader, we're trying to help build that up, not drop it down. Okay, let me close with today's remarkable reminder. How does your patience with yourself impact your effectiveness as a leader? Well, each week here we try to share with you some ideas, but also ask some questions like the important ones I've asked today. I encourage you to spend some time with those questions. working through those because your answers will help you be a more effective leader. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you come back next week because we'll have another episode just for you on the Remarkable Leadership Podcast and Remarkable TV.